We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Casey Mize.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kelly Sullivan. Outside low, and this interleague matchup is underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
Ripped to short. Throw on to Torkelson. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Cody Sullivan.
And he just keeps on rolling, Boog. I mean, he's into the 30s with his hitting streak, and with each game he adds to it, he jumps up the list of longest streaks of all time. I mean, I think he just expects to get a hit every single game now. You know, only a select few have reached this territory, so we're seeing something really special right here.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Liner, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Kyle Tucker, and that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Tucker matched a couple of homers in his last game. And the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And it is gone. His 57th homer of the season. It's 3-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how can you not love what he's doing right now? I mean, he's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting six.
And for him, that's two solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Runner on at first with one gone. Michael Busch will hit next. And there's a ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. And he boots it. and that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Ian Happ up to hit. Squares and gets it down the left side. Bare hand grab over to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are
new pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Cobb.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now it's going to be Gage Workman. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Ben Brown. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
In time to Bush. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. 1 big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Kelly Sullivan. And a foul ball. Sullivan matched a homer in his last game. That one ripped. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right. His 27th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up. And with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
And now the big-time power threat, Cody Sullivan. And that's off inside, the ball. Inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that's outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the best players in the game. Inside, ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at second. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Meadows makes the play. Runner tags and goes to third. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Tucker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-0.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and Swanson is set down. That's out number 3. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 7 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park at the plate. Riley Green. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Gleyber Torres, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hee-haw!
Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Cobb back to work. That one missed.
That's the ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. Showed a
Now
willingness to drive
left
that pitch
fielder,
the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. A little bit low. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Base hit. Bush around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run
The
lead.
batter number 2.
Here's Nico Hoerner. RBI single
Hoerner.
his last time up. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
The batter, the third baseman, Gage Workman.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Green has a beat on it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Runner tagging from first. The throw to second is offline.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kelly Sullivan.
Now it's the DH, Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered in this game. And that
That's the ball.
misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's a base hit into left field. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
He's safe.
It's 9-0.
Now batter, the catcher, Cody
Manager out of the
Sullivan.
dugout, and he's going to make a change. Alex Cobb won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Pitching for the
Grant
Tigers.
Herter on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to
48.
stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs, runner at first. Cody Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Sullivan launched a pair of homers in his last game. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a foul ball. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Now batting, right
And now
fielder,
they'll hustle out to
Kyle
check on him. That
Tucker.
was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out. out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, and ball one. Sullivan on third. Sullivan on second. Crow Armstrong on at first with 2 down. This one smoked. Could be trouble. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Coming home. He scores. They clear the bases.
The batter, number 7.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The throw into second. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was a really close one down the line. Just barely kept it fair, but did a great job of turning on that inside pitch and ripping it for a double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Michael Bush now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls. 1 strike.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 14-0. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brant Herter gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Bo Brisky.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Happ lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 32nd of the year. It's 16-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Nico Horner. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 16-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Funk up the plays. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
2 outs, bases empty. Fought off foul. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still 16-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And up next for Chicago, Cody Sullivan. That is upstairs for ball 1. Sullivan with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Ripped on a line to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as it remains 16-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the DH, Colt Keith. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 30.
And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Tigers, the left fielder.
Here's Riley Green. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball is outside. swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed. Crow Armstrong, 22 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And another ball.
2-0.
And that one hammered. And that should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses
outside.
for ball 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meadows sizes this one up. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they extend their lead. And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Up the middle, McKinstry. And Swanson is set down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Well struck right field. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 18-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bo Brisky is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Pitching
Tommy Kahnle gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Green makes the catch, and that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top 18-0. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a strike.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Struck out looking his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 out, bases empty. To the right side, Horner. In plenty of time to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop,
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. That's to third. In time to Bush, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Cubbies out in front, 18-0. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The pitch.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. That one ripped left field. Green raging back towards the wall. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Sullivan, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And the 0-1. Just missed.
Ball.
Sullivan with a homer in his last game.
1-1.
To short, could be 2. The flip, 1 at second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Cody Sullivan, the next Cub to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. Another homer. His 80th home run of the season. It's 20-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hard hit, right side. Torres over to first, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs had 2 on this homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Workman should have this one. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
America Park. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Canely back to work. That one fouled off. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 21-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tommy Canely done for the night.
pitching for the
Jason
Tigers,
Foley will take over here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Swanson digs in. And that one in the air center field. Meadows moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And that's is downstairs. And that is ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green puts it away, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
We all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'm
Welcome back as we
Leading up
take a look at
for
their
the
upcoming
Tigers,
schedule.
The third baseman, Andy.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the
batter,
8th.
The third baseman, Gage Workman.
Gage Workman, the next to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
On the mound, you take
0-1.
a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, you try to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hops over the
fence.
wall, and that's an automatic double.
And that hit carries a little extra
back.
meaning, Boog. It
Designated
keeps his
hitter,
hitting streak
Billy.
going. He is dialed
Follow
in
that.
at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Now will be the Cubs DH, Kelly Sullivan. He's a guy who does it all. Fastball
Yeah.
for a strike. Workman, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there.
No
I mean,
balls, 2
that
strikes.
slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is off the wall, coming home. The relay throw, tag, safe at home. And the lead continues
Now
to
batting,
grow.
Catcher, Cody Sullivan.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cody Sullivan. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Is it our love?
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Headed towards the corner. And it
That one
hops
over
over
at
the
the ground
wall
rule
for an
double.
automatic double.
Next
As a
is
run
the center
scores.
fielder.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an
Armstrong.
automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
One down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter
Now
fighting to
batting,
get there.
the right
Just rolled
fielder,
over it. Got the
Kyle
ground ball.
Tucker.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker. First pitch
Ball,
misses. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone. And he's gone yard again. His 59th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 25-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it.
Pitching for the
Tyler
Tigers.
Holton comes on now. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Tyler.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swanson tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Joe McDonald says he went around. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. That one ripped right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So here's Horner now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McKinstry grabs it on the run. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 27-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And gone. He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year. It's 27-2.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now a chance for Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike. Presley, a former All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number
Riley
31.
Green digs in now. 1 for 3.
Green.
There's the strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed.
Outside.
Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one ripped. Happ pulls it in on the run. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Through 8 full, you're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Gage Workman.
Swung on, belted. Green on the run. High
Ball went
bounce
over the
takes
fence.
it over
That's
the
2
fence
bases.
for an automatic
Up
double.
next for the Cubs,
That's how you respond.
the designated hitter.
Leadoff man
Kelly.
comes up, gets into scoring
Sullivan.
position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Back to the top of the order now. Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball,
and that
that's
one is
down.
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Next
That's the
one
ball.
off the
That's
plate
inside.
And the count now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Meadows settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes
Up next
of
for the
balls
Cubs,
in the
the
gaps.
catcher,
They
Cody
practice this, and when the game
Sullivan.
comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cody Sullivan. And that one pulled foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score in the sac fly, and the lead continues to
The center
grow.
fielder, number
Just
4,
pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Joe
That front
Armstrong.
shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground, Torres throws to first, and the inning is over. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies out in front, 28-2. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And now the
Tigers,
first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage
Number
appearance for
49.
him, so he should be fairly free
Tyson
and easy out there.
Miller.
Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Sullivan hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Andy Ibanez now at the plate.
Ibanez.
Just
Nope, ball.
missed. And that's in
Yeehaw.
there for a strike, and now it's even.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Well, he's going to have some
Now
thinking to do
batting,
when he leaves the
shortstop.
ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
McKinstry in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been